Hello everyone and welcome. My name is John Preston Smith. I'm the author of 14,000 Dogs Later, My Life with Dogs and What I've Learned. And my most recent book is entitled The Bog, The Legend of Man's Best Friend. This is the seventh in a series of videos about the dogs that have been my personal best friends and what I have learned from each of those canine critters. Today I'm going to segue from talking about individual dogs I have known and talk with you about another topic. I am fascinated by the various research projects, aptitude tests, and experiments that are being completed on dogs today that are providing various measures of intelligence of our canine friends. I've not decided which is more interesting, the testing process or the measured results. As an example, while the dog is in a sitting position and attentive, the tester points to a cup that is placed on the ground in front of the dog, and then the tester measures the dog's reaction once he points at the cup. Maybe there's a piece of meat or a toy under the cup. Maybe there's nothing. But the dog's decision is calculated and measured, resulting in placing the dog somewhere on the intelligence scale. Okay, maybe I'm not including all the intelligence testing variables, and maybe my explanation of this particular test is simplistic. But it does lay the groundwork for a series of articles, blogs, and videos I am preparing to discuss with you from my perspective the difference between trainability and intelligence in dogs today. Before expecting you to consider my opinions regarding trainability versus intelligence in dogs, I feel a need to validate my credentials as a specialist in the field of why dogs do that. The only initials behind my name, which I never choose to use, are BS. Those letters do not stand for what you think. They stand for Bachelor of Science, which is about the lowest form of collegiate degree available. I do not have a master's degree. I do not have a PhD. I am not a psychologist or an animal behaviorist or evolutionary anthropologist for that matter. I have not performed clinical studies on dogs, nor have I published any research papers on dogs. My knowledge and study of our canine friends comes from the practical side. I am a dog trainer, far and away from all the science and the studies and the experiments whose results are telling us today what we have known about dogs for 50 years. Since 1963, I have trained over 14,000 dogs. That's the sum total of my pedigree right there. And that's the basis for the following articles in which I will discuss in layman's terms the difference between intelligence and trainability. If a dog has been part and parcel of your household, if your dog has slept at the foot of your bed, if you have talked to your dog, trained your dog, played with your dog, and wept when your dog was returned to Mother Earth, my articles will be for you. If your dog follows you incessantly, greets you wildly when you come home, sulks when you leave, guards your home with a warning bark, lays at your feet when you are sad, and weeps at your grave when you are returned to Mother Earth, my articles will be for you. My opinions are based on observing and training thousands of dogs and many more thousands of dog owners. So until my next episode of Dogs I Remember, please consider purchasing my book, The Bog, The Legend of Man's Best Friend. It's a story about the spiritual connection between man and his dog, and all the proceeds benefit our local children's hospital. It's available on Amazon. And also, please check out a new dog blog which is entitled pawsblog.org. It's a really cool site. In closing, please remember that everybody needs a dog, and every dog needs somebody. You take care.